Welcome and thank you for attending tonight's CPS Champions Celebration. Thank you all for everyone who is joining us in person and for everyone who is tuned in to our live stream tonight through the CPS YouTube channel. My name is Travis Moore Murray. I'm a lifelong Chicagoan from the city's west side, the best side, raised in Austin. I've spent most of my professional career working with young people like yourselves, coaching sports, mentoring, tutoring, and providing group and individual counseling to high schoolers. I currently work for the Department of Public Health, where I support with programs around mental health and violence prevention initiatives, while also continuing the work to support the Mayor's Youth Commission for our Mayor Brandon Johnson. For those of you who will be in Chicago next year, please look out for the Mayor's Youth Commission application this spring. Now I would like to introduce you to my co-host this evening, a CPS student like yourselves, Caitlin Shaw.
Thank you, Travis. Hey y'all. I'm Caitlin Shaw, and I have the privilege of serving as this year's honorary school board member for the city of Chicago. Thank you. As a student at Kenwood Academy, and of course as a CPS student here in Chicago, I pride myself on the inclusion and academic excellence of my Kenwood peers as well as the future of CPS students. I'm thrilled to be co-hosting tonight's event honoring some of my fellow CPS students. And I thank you all for showing up tonight so that we can celebrate you and all of your greatness. It is now my pleasure to introduce Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson. Since becoming mayor earlier this year, Mayor Johnson has been a strong advocate for high-quality schools in every neighborhood of Chicago. His leadership helps students like me feel empowered to reach my full potential both inside and outside of the classroom. It's no surprise that public education is a top priority for Mayor Johnson. Prior to becoming a mayor, he served as a social studies teacher in CPS and worked as an organizer for Chicago Teachers Union. We are all very grateful that he spearheaded this event to celebrate our district students and their collective successes. I am sure that there will be many more successes to come for CPS because of Mayor Johnson's leadership. Please welcome Mayor Brandon Johnson.
Well, good evening, everyone. It is truly my honor to be with you all on this evening to celebrate the best part of who we are as a city. The best part of the city of Chicago, it's our young people. So congratulations to you all, and thank you for your commitment and love to continue to find your passion within our public education system. I do want to recognize our CEO, Pedro Martinez, is here. Thank you, Pedro, for being here in your leadership. The Chicago Public Schools Senior Project Manager, Les Niskern, is here. It's Les. Our CPH Recovery Team Program Manager, you had a chance to meet Travis. You all know Travis is from the west side of Chicago, right? I just thought I'd throw that in there. And then, of course, our wonderful honorary board member who is a proud Kenwood Bronco, where my son is a student, Ms. Caitlin Shaw. So let's give it up for all of them. Now, there are a few alders that are here today. I see our alder, Helu Gutierrez is here for the 14th Ward. Helu, you all. Then Alder Maria Hatton is here. And then I see that Alder Byron Sigcho Lopez is here. Oh, really? Alderwoman Jeanette Taylor is here? Where is she? Hey! You know, Alderwoman Taylor, did you notice that Alderman Sigcho Lopez is wearing a hoodie with a blazer? I think he's trying to trigger me. I remember when I used to be able to dress like that. So thank you all for your leadership. But I also want to celebrate the wonderful decorations provided by the Balloon Warriors. How about that? Listen, I'm going to get out of the way because you all are here to celebrate our young people and not hear a social studies teacher lecture. That was supposed to be a really nice social studies teacher joke. Sorry. I know how much you all enjoy social studies, right? But I hear moaning, don't nod off on me, please. But I'm really happy to celebrate the champions today. As a former teacher, I know how important it is to recognize the achievements and the success of all of our students. But we also have to make sure that we're investing in our students, because our students are an incredible part of our future as well as our today. We must work to bring students together, particularly students who have been ignored, particularly in marginalized communities, where underserved schools and marginalized communities have been often not just neglected, but have been penalized by poor budgets, as well as a lack of appreciation of the unique value that Black and brown students provide in the overall political discourse. Now, it's also important that we know that it's not just schools being underserviced or under-resourced. It's the fact that we do not celebrate the uniqueness and the value that students bring in a variety of disciplines. Because it's not just simply standardized tests or the traditional so-called data metrics that will be indicators for student success. I know that as someone who struggled myself in public schools. Now my children are not allowed to see my transcripts, but just say it this way, that if test scores and grades were any indication of the outcome of the mayor of the city of Chicago, by test score standards, I wouldn't be here today. Now the 58th mayor of Chicago, 23 years and 6 months from now, has to be celebrated even if their test scores or their grades don't always measure up to how other people determine success. And that is why CPS Champions is so important, because it celebrates student leadership and fosters engagement in all of our educational programming. CPS Champions present the chance to recognize and celebrate our students' accomplishments outside of the traditional sports and academics. These are areas that include pathways to careers in advanced technology, international competition. All of these accomplishments that we are celebrating today are career paths as well as the opportunity to explore new opportunities. I want to take this time to offer my most sincere congratulations to this year's student honorees. Because here's the thing, this is the inaugural celebration of what will be a marker for generations to come. And I, along with everyone here, we are extremely proud of you and the hard work that you have put in to receive these honors tonight. I encourage you all to continue to work hard and to continue to learn, particularly from those around you. I have no doubt that you will go on to achieve great things. I have no doubt that you're a part of the change and the transformation that the city of Chicago is waiting for. And I have no doubt that together, because of your leadership and your ingenuity and your love and your passion, you will help us all build a better, stronger, and a much safer Chicago. Thank you all. God bless you. Enjoy the meeting.
All right. Thank you, Mayor Johnson. Can we give the mayor another round of applause? And like our mayor, CPS CEO Pedro Martinez's connection to public education in Chicago spans far beyond his current role. He grew up in Chicago's Pilsen community and attended CPS elementary and high schools, graduating from Benito Juarez Community Academy. Being the first in his family to graduate from high school and college has given him a unique perspective in supporting students across Chicago to achieve their goals. In addition to being the leader of CPS, CEO Martinez is also a CPS parent. This motivates him to ensure that every student's unique academic, social, and emotional needs are being met. It also drives him to ensure and to expand opportunities for students to explore their interests outside of the classroom, just like the students we are celebrating here today. Please join me in welcoming CPS's CEO, Pedro Martinez.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Come on, you can do a little better than that. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. So I just want to re-acknowledge our alder leaders that are here. Alderwoman, Chairwoman Jenna Taylor, Alderman Lopez, Icho Lopez, Alderwoman Gutierrez, and Alderwoman Haddon. Thank you, because you are always partners with us. Every time I go to a school, you are there with us. So thank you for your leadership. Let's give them an applause, everybody, because they do a lot for our city. So I know we have Deputy Mayor Johnson here in the house. Thank you, Deputy Mayor Johnson. She was one of the helped us organize this event. Thank you for being here. And again, I want to just thank our mayor again. Our mayor is so supportive of our schools. He cares about our students. He is a busy working person. I don't think he ever gets a break. And so for him to even be here just says a lot about what he thinks about you. So again, let's applaud the mayor, everybody. This he was very good. We got our Chancellor Juan Salgado. Thank you, sir, for being here. Thank you for hosting us in your house. And so, everybody, when I look at this event, one of my favorite times of the year is usually around the April-May period, because we do so many celebrations of our students. I mean, it is literally my favorite time of the year. And so when I saw this event that is this early in the year, I couldn't help but get excited. When I think about students that we're recognizing today in journalism, in different various areas of STEM fields, the fact that we have academic sports, debate and chess. I'm a beginning chess player, so as our students said, I got to start somewhere. I'm always trying to recruit other family members to play chess, but I think right now I'm the only one in my family that plays chess. But what I love is that it's not just the awards that these students are getting. It's the fact that they're building their skill sets. And these are skill sets that will help them in jobs that we can't even imagine for tomorrow. One of the things, the Chancellor and I had this conversation, trying to predict the future and what job opportunities will be. I mean, when I think about everybody, I'm gonna age myself. When I was your age, there was not a Google. Apple was in the horizon, but not really a big company at that time. They were just starting out. There wasn't a Facebook. Microsoft, I think was just on. Maybe he was around. Maybe Bill Gates was in his garage creating things around that time. But all of these companies, Amazon wasn't in existence. These are now some of our biggest employers in the world. And more companies, and by the way, our wonderful city incubates many small technology companies and other industry companies. And it's these jobs of tomorrow that we don't know what they're gonna be. And so the best thing we can do is to make sure that we're supporting you. We're supporting you to be leaders. We want you to follow your passion. And that's what I love about this event. It's recognizing you for what you're doing. And so regardless of what your grade level is, I know already that if you continue on this path, you will be our future leaders. You will be able to take these jobs in the future that we can't predict today. And I just want to thank people in the room, because I know there's family members. I know we have some of our teachers, some of our community partners. I saw even a couple of school leaders. I want to thank you, because it takes all of us to support our students. It takes all of us. So let's do it. And the mayor said it. When I think about, when I was your age, I would have never been able to envision what my future could look like, because I was growing up in the Lower West Side. Parents with a second grade education. My parents did the best they could for us. And I always say this, my father didn't choose to be poor. He didn't say, hey, I want 2 jobs, don't give me any rights as a worker, have me work, all night long. He didn't make those choices. That was just his circumstances. But yet he and my mom did what the best they could. And then I had teachers, and I always say this, our teachers and counselors are the most powerful beings in our society. They really are. Because what they do, everybody, and every adult in this room, you can think of a teacher or a counselor that made a difference in your life. And I will tell you, what they do is they help you see something that you can't see yourself. They see something for you, and they help you eventually envision it. And that's what brings us here. And so today, everybody, I just want to do a couple of shout outs. And I know I'm so proud of my alma mater, Benito Juarez. We have a couple of students, everybody, that won the Health Occupation Students of America, the HOSA State Championship Competition. This is a very competitive area in the medical industry. I know we got our balloon warriors from Collins High School in the house. Wonderful, wonderful school. We have 2 students from South Shore who placed first and second, also in the HOSA Medical State Competition. We have Sullivan, another student, our journalism student here, 3rd place statewide. This is a big state. This is a big state, everybody. So big 3rd place. We have students from Infinity in Solorio who received 1st place in the NASCAR STEM Fest Challenge. So Infinity won 11th and 12th, but Solorio won 9th and 10th. So you got to call that out, everybody. And then we have one of my favorite schools, Chicago Vocational Career Academy, who created an award-winning application for the All Home Safe App Challenge. And then we have a freshman who graduated from Skinner North Classical Schools, right now Walter Payton, who won the middle school debate champion. Now think about that, winning in middle school. And we have a Lane Tech student who is the highest rated chess player. He's the one that told me, he said, look, you gotta start somewhere. So again, everybody, this is about celebrating our students, but more importantly, it's showing them our support, showing them our love, that these are future leaders that are gonna take jobs that we can't even imagine today. And they're coming from a system and you're making us proud, from a system that yes, we have a ways to go, but I will tell you, everybody, we are stronger than ever. Record graduation rates, record scholarships, record numbers, our college credits. So our last year's class, 125,000 college credits. Right, Chancellor? 125,000 college credits. Dual credit, dual enrollment, advanced placement, IB. And so when I look at the students that we're celebrating today, I know we still have way more strength to show. Because these leaders are going to show us and they're going to get us there. So how many seniors in the room? All right, seniors, I got to do this. I got to challenge you. So class of 23 got a record $2 billion with a B in scholarships. I need you guys to beat it. So I need you to publicly say you're going to work at it to beat that level. Are you going to beat it for me? $2 billion. All right, seniors, I can't hear you. Are you going to beat it? Come on, I need it louder. I need it on the record. I got cameras here, because I'll tell you, I challenged the class of 23 who beat the class of 22. Class of 22 had $1.5 billion, and that was a record with a B. Because everybody, I never want money to ever be the deterrent for you to reach your dreams. You understand that? I never want money to be the deterrent for you guys to reach your dreams. That was something I worried about all of my life, and I will make sure that you don't have that kind of deterrent. So that's why I need you to beat that record, all right? So with that, everybody, let's recognize our awardees.
Thank you, CEO Martinez. Can I get one more clap? Having seen our world change dramatically since the COVID-19 pandemic, we're proud to kick off tonight's celebration by recognizing 3 students from Benito Juarez Community Academy. These students placed in the Field Science category in the Health Occupation Students of America State Champions Competition. HOSA's mission is especially critical when considering the acute shortage of qualified workers for the healthcare industry. As I call your name, please come to the stage and accept the recognition from CEO Martinez. Junior Diaz, clap it up everyone. Rosa Maria Babarinde. And Carmen Miro. Great job, scholars. Along with medical science comes the important work of medical assisting. Students from South Shore International High School also entered the HOSA competition. After a rigorous written test and demonstrating skills in anatomy and physiology, medical terminology, infection control, diagnostic testing, and clinical procedures and equipment, Please welcome to the stage Jayla Campbell, who was awarded first place, and Heaven Holloway, who placed second in the Host of State Medical Assistant competition. Y'all are gonna be doing some big things. For real.
All right, for our next acknowledgement, we're gonna go ahead and get started. So writing is essential to persuasively communicating our ideas. In that spirit, we now like to recognize an award in journalism from the Future Business Leaders of America state competition. FBLA's competitive events recognize and reward excellence in a broad range of business and career-related areas. They also prepare students for successful careers in business by providing opportunities to apply classroom concepts in a simulated competitive environment and receive feedback from business professionals. We'd now like to welcome to the stage Sullivan High School's Boluwatife Akinlie for placing third in the statewide competition. For our next group, CPS and NASCAR joined forces this year to get students thinking about the science behind the sport of auto racing. First, they organized a contest for students to design the best helmet. Then, they hosted top teams from that competition at the NASCAR STEM Fest, where the engineers of tomorrow refined their designs. We are honored to present the first place team in the 11th and 12th grade division from Infinity Math and Science Technology High School. Christopher Miller. Cassandra Perez. Angel Reyes. Reina Serrano Rivera. And Mauricio Ureno is not able to attend today. He is catching our live stream tonight. We are also honored to announce that the students of Eric Solorio Academy High School won first place in the NASCAR STEM Fest Challenge in the 9th and 10th grade division. These students are Evelyn Rodriguez Villegas, Glexi Perez, and students Diego Bayeng, Emily Barrero, and Abner Barrios could not attend tonight. They are catching our live stream.
It's an old age question. What do students want to do when they graduate? How many of y'all have heard this? Exactly. These tech-savvy seniors from Chicago Vocational Career Academy respond with an award-winning app called Pathways. The students won $10,000 in the All Home Safe Innovation Challenge, held by Nation Builders and sponsored by Microsoft and women of AT&T. This app uses artificial intelligence to link students' passions and interests with careers that they might not even know exist. Their work with HTML and CSS coding languages are providing their peers a great tool to uncover hidden jobs, gems, and how to get there. Let's recognize our first place team winners. First up, we got Deshaun Threadcliffe, Jalen Lee, Antonio Carter, and last but not least, Leroy Moore. I love them hats. I knew we'd one. To continue, we love when our students express their ideas and excel in ways that get their message across. Our next honoree was attending middle school at Skinner North Classical School and has since moved on to Walter Payne High School. While at Skinner North, they entered the Middle School Debate Championship and received the first place Varsity Speaker Award for conveying their ideas. Please welcome to the stage, Ashling Penjwani. Congratulations, my fellow debater. Our final recipient this evening is from Lane Tech College Prep High School. Having entered the 30th Annual Midwest Chess Championship hosted by the U.S. Chess Federation. They played 2 games. After winning their first match, then they proceeded to their second match against a Grandmaster chess player. This performance raised their rating from 2,187 to 2,200, closer to the Grandmaster's rating of 2,480. We're proud to announce that Abby Kaplan is the highest rated chess player in Chicago Public Schools. Come on.
On behalf of my co-hosts, Caitlin Shaw and myself, we'd also like to acknowledge those students who received an honorable mention. All students and programs were nominated and selected by the CPS Offices of Teaching and Learning, College and Career Success, and Network Supports.
Thank you to Mayor Johnson and CEO Martinez for allowing us the opportunity to recognize these amazing students. To Magdalene King, Senior Director of Education Policy for the City of Chicago, clap it up for her. And to CPS for bringing this event to life.
We'd like to give a special thanks to the Truman City College of Chicago for sponsoring this event, and to the Balloon Queens for providing tonight's decorations through the Balloon Warriors program at Collins Career Academy.
Thank you to the honorary schools for bringing us their amazing programs. Benito Juarez, South Shore International, Sullivan High School, Lane Tech, Skinner North, Infinity Math Science and Technology, Eric Solorio, and Chicago Vocational Career Academy, along with their principals, advisors, and amazing teachers.
And lastly, to wrap us up, let's give one more big round of applause to all of our CPS champions. Thank you to all of us for joining this event. Thank you for those at home catching our live stream. Safe travels, everyone. Good night.